Welcome to another What's in the Box. Look, today we're taking a look at Chase Elliott's Napa Auto Parts Chevy SS NASCAR kit from Revell. This is going to be the first of the full glue kit Chevy SS kit. The first of the full glue kit for the Chevys. This has been out for about a month now. This is going to be basically identical to the Ford kits, so this is going to be a real easy what's in the box look, real quick what's in the box look. We're just going to take a look at a couple things. Everything else will be identical to the Ford kits, chassis wise and stuff. So we're going to take a look at just the Chevy specific parts today's. And starting with the body. No, I'm not going to make any starting with the body jokes. I've played that one out. Starting with the body, it is basically the same as the snap kit, just better, obviously, and more of the glue style kit. It's hard to see in the video, but there is some nice mold lines that run up here on the nose. There, you can see them there, right here. There's a nice bold line right there. The Ford bodies didn't have very many. It looks like the Chevy has a few more. I think I want to point out real quick on the body here, that little thing right there, that little shark fin right there. Revell did not add that on the Ford kits. Interesting that they did add it on the Chevy kits. That's just gonna be a little shark fin antenna that the teams run. So nice little touch there. Too bad they didn't include it on the Ford. The Chevy specific parts tree thrown in the kit. As you can see, it has the hood, and your valve covers, and your heads, and your exhaust piping. So what Revell is doing is utilizing the same engine block and everything else, and just switching out the heads and the valve covers to the specific manufacturer style. So these are the GM style valve covers. As you can see there, in the center of each valve cover is for the those are going to be the coil packs there, and down here are the heads, Chevy SS heads for the R07 engine block. So I don't know, I believe, I'm not 100% sure what engine block they're actually using. They look this, there's some, I've tried to do some research, I cannot just figure it out. I need a clean, without seeing a clean look at each engine. I'm not 100% sure which block they're actually using in the kit. I think they're using the Ford block, but I'm not 100% sure. And here are the headers. Fortunately, so much is secretive now in NASCAR that there's really so hard to see what teams are running these days and actually know what's correct and what's not. So it's almost a guessing game, and if it looks close enough, it's correct. So anyways, so that is the second and only of the new parts for this kit, for the NASCAR glue kit, the Chevy parts. We're going to be taking a look at the decal sheet. One thing I'm going to mention, before we get started here, or getting started, I'm going to mention that you notice there's going to be nothing that has to do with anything Monster Energy related. Yes, the decal sheet is missing all the Monster Energy contingency stuff, the stuff that they run, the decals for Monster. Anything Monster related is not on the decal sheet. That is because Hendrick Motorsports has a thing that says the only time their Cup cars will have Monster branding on them is on the racetrack. Anything outside the racetrack, no merchandise, nothing, show cars, nothing will have any Monster branding on them, because it's a conflict of interest, conflict of sponsors, because Hendrick is sponsored by Pepsi, which has their own PepsiCo, which has their own energy drink, as well as Monster Energy Coca-Cola has a stake in Monster Energy, so it's a conflict of, you have two competing companies. So there's a lot of conflicts going on. So any merchandise, including model kits, no Monster Energy logos can have anything to do with Hendrick Motorsports Cup cars. So outside of that, those are the missing decals. There's nothing Revell can do about that, so do not blame Revell. I'm all for blaming Revell because they do a lot of stupid shit, but unfortunately this is one thing their hands were tied on. So a couple things I want to point out that I'm going to laugh at Revell for doing is, one, down here, those are going to be hood pin decals. I use quotation mark. I don't know what those are, but those are not hood pins. Those do not represent hood pins. I've never seen hood pins that look like that. So I guess Revell tried, and good job yeah, you tried, Revell, but those look silly. They did do a better job on the aero decal that go on the wheels. They're actually, you can tell what they are this time. In the Ford kit, they were a lot smaller and looked a lot crappier. The other thing I want to point out is really a head scratcher here. Those right here, these are the tire codes that Goodyear puts on the tires. Now, Goodyear does not put them on as a decal, or they're not printed on. They are molded. They are a part of the tire mold. They're imprinted into the tire when the tires are constructed. I don't know why Revell didn't do that with the tires when they molded the tires, is make them a part of the tires. So now they're making a decal out of it to put on there. Okay, that's great, I guess. It looks silly. And again, I don't know why they didn't do this with the Ford kits. They didn't include those decals on the Ford kits. They could have made them a little bit, I don't know, black, because if you notice down here, this is black, that's a gray. They would have made more. They should have molded or did these decals in a black. You're not really supposed to see them on the tire. They're not. Goodyear doesn't want them standing out. They're not standing out on the real tire. So anyway, so Revell does make you wonder sometimes. But the rest of the decal sheet is pretty good, pretty straightforward, pretty accurate. No other sponsors are missing. Everything looks good. And if you don't want to use this decal sheet, you want to do something else with the Chase Elliott car, you want to build another Chase Elliott car, you're in luck, because pretty much all the aftermarket decal guys have Chase Elliott decal sheets made. Powerslide has the Hooters decals. I think I'm gonna do a Hooters car, but has Hooters, has the first year for Chase's Cup car. There's Red Cross decals. There are the Little Caesar decals. There's just plenty of Chase Elliott decals if this one doesn't suit. If you don't want to do this one. So that is the Napa Auto Parts Chase Elliott Chevy SS from Revell, the full glue kit. Thanks for watching, guys.